My dad served in the army and lost his right eye, but flew a flag in his backyard until the day that he died.
Andrea.
What, Sarah?
Can you believe that America survives a full-scale invasion?
A full-scale invasion? That's a great question, Sarah. I'm not sure.
Maybe we should watch a video about that.
Okay, Sarah, if you want to, we do it. And I think they will like this video. The title goes, Can the USA survive a full-scale invasion? Sarah, say hello to our friends.
Hi guys!
Well, friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That's it, Sarah. Ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
by the way, nowadays you can also wipe the video. Please consider to do it. Helps a lot. Link for the original video below. Let's go.
Can America survive a full-scale invasion? In 250
I'm not sure.
years, no army has ever conquered the United States. Not one. The British tried, but failed. Japan bombed Hawaii and lost an empire. Every superpower since has...
You know what? It's
What?
kind of crazy that in the last 250 years they fought the British, Japan, Spain, and they end up winning all the time.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's
That's
it's
a lot.
impressive.
It's
yeah.
impressive, and you know what? Even crazier now is they are stronger than ever.
Yeah.
So good luck now.
Yes.
looked at the map and realized the same thing. Invading America isn't war, it's suicide. But here's the question nobody ever asks. What if it actually happened? What if everything collapsed and America had to survive on its own? Could the US survive a full-scale invasion? Not on
Okay, I'm gonna be very honest here, my friends. This type of videos, they are super fun to watch because at the end of the day, different people come with different perspectives,
Right.
if America would win or not. Some people believe that America could not survive. Other people believe it will be kind of like everyone loses.
Yes.
But I'm really not sure about this because I understand that America is so strong. But can you imagine if Mexico, Canada, Europe, Brazil, all China, all countries tried to attack? It's difficult to believe they could hold their own, right?
Yes, but it's difficult to believe that USA can fight against everyone.
No, and the thing is, they can fight in multiple fronts. For example, they say they are able to fight two major wars at
the same time. Oh,
but
okay.
here is more than two major wars. This is basically the world against
Entire
you.
world, yeah.
screens, but in reality. And what would that war actually look like?
All right.
It almost never happens, but it has. The British did it in 1814. They burned Washington, D.C., the White House, the Capitol. The president ran. That's the only time in history a foreign army held the U.S. Capitol. Later, in 1916, Pancho Villa's men raided New Mexico, killed Americans, then vanished back across the border. Lastly, in 1942, Japan took two small frozen islands in Alaska. When the U.S. finally retook them, the terrain killed almost as many men as the enemy did. And that's it. No one has ever conquered the mainland, because America is a nightmare to invade.
Yes.
No, it's really difficult.
Look at the-
because the geography
Yeah.
it
They have
benefits them a lot.
two oceans. It's very difficult.
It's very difficult,
Yeah.
all the mountains. I mean, actually, I'm not understanding this video that well. If the question is, can Russia invade America? That's obvious, no way. They cannot invade Ukraine that well, so imagine trying America. But if I think the idea is full-scale invasion, I think they are referring to the entire world, and that's where things get more complicated.
Oh,
Map.
okay.
Two oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific. They're not just water, they're walls. The Pacific alone
Right,
is 5,000 miles wide, a moving wall of storms, currents, and emptiness. Even superpowers choke on that distance. That's why Hitler never tried. That's why Japan only hit Hawaii. It's too far, too hard,
interesting.
too costly. During World War
You know what's crazy about the Pacific? It was actually a Portuguese man that gave the name to the ocean. Fernão Magalhães, I believe that they say Magalhães. When he was crossing the ocean, he ended up getting so lucky that he ended up calling the ocean Pacific.
Oh.
It's very Pacific.
He thought the ocean.
Yeah, it was.
It was
the
Pacific.
It was very Pacific. But you know what? He was very wrong. The Pacific Ocean is one of the most difficult ones to navigate. There is storms all the time. It's really wild. He ended up getting lucky. A lot of you guys may not know this, but it was a Portuguese man that gave the name to the ocean, to the Pacific Ocean.
Or two, when the US tried the reverse, invading across the Pacific, it took 3 years, tens of thousands of ships, and entire floating cities of fuel. That's how impossible a trans-ocean invasion really is. Even modern militaries know the math. A single carrier group burns millions of gallons of fuel per week. Crossing 5,000 miles means weeks of exposure to satellites and subs. But say someone somehow made it. Beyond those oceans waits a land built like a fortress. Not by generals, but
even if they made it, they will arrive weak,
by geology. Imagine an enemy fleet finally reaching the Pacific Northwest. They'd expect beaches, but they'd find cliffs. The Olympic Peninsula rises almost straight out of the ocean. No flat land, no easy landing zones. Storms slam the coast like artillery. Rain never stops. Some places get 12 feet a year. That's not weather, that's war. The coastline itself fights back. Sharp rock, hidden coves, shifting sandbars. That's why sailors called it the graveyard of the Pacific. Over 2,000 ships have vanished here, nearly one for every 3 miles of shore. Even today, the Columbia River Bar is so dangerous that pilots need a special license to cross it, and they still lose ships. One wrong swell.
I didn't know this, but no.
You have to thought in everything.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think it's impossible again.
Yeah.
Gust too strong? Gone. Behind that chaos lies another barrier, the coastal range. It's not tall, but it's close enough to the sea to trap clouds and crush dreams. Even the lighthouses, built to outlast centuries, have had to be rebuilt inland as the ocean eats the shore. So before invaders ever see a city, they'd be fighting rain, mud, and gravity. And beyond that, they'd meet a land that punishes armies long after the storm ends.
All right.
Suppose they somehow land. Now comes the real enemy, the continent itself. Deserts, mountains, swamps, snow. Every mile.
It is impossible.
It's crazy. Look, America, to be fair, I think we need to call America a continent. Calling this a country is weird because it's so big. They have desert, they have mountains, they have, snow, swamps. There is a bit of everything there. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Mile different, every region hostile. The Rockies slice the West in half. The Mississippi floods its plains. The Appalachians twist the east into endless ridges. Each barrier splits armies and burns fuel. Even US convoys need weeks to cross in peace. In war, it'd be hopeless. The Great Plains look flat, but they're open exposure, nowhere to hide from drones or jets. The deserts kill engines with heat. The winters break them with ice. Nature doesn't just slow invaders, it starves them. No refuel points, no factories, no friendly locals. Every state line becomes another front, and that's before you count the 330 million people already living here.
And they have guns, right? Not all of them, but I guess there is 330 million. I thought it was a bit more actually, but let's say there is 300 million in America. There is more guns than that.
Yeah, more guns than people.
More guns than people. Good luck.
Of them armed. Here's something no invader wants to hear. America has more guns than people. 390 million firearms. 120
and
for every one.
Can use it.
Yeah. And I think even people that don't care about guns, or if there is an invasion, I think Americans would unite. Everyone basically would have a gun.
It's like, finally, I can use it.
No, but it's crazy.
I'm joking, guys.
No, I think it's true actually.
Oh, my friend is getting dust.
No, but invading America is really, really difficult. It's really, really difficult actually. Again, the entire world is such a crazy scenario. But for sure, if there is a country that you have doubts if it's possible, is this one. Canada, Portugal can invade Canada. I'm
100 citizens. That's not an army. That's 50 million potential militias. From Maine to Montana, From Texas to Alaska, every home could be a stronghold. There are
Right.
15 million licensed hunters, more than most nations' militaries. That's why the Japanese Admiral Yamamoto supposedly said, "We could never invade America. Behind every blade of grass is a gun." Even if the
Okay.
US military fell back, the population wouldn't. They know their terrain. They stock ammo like winter food.
That's
It
why
would
they say you don't mess with Americans.
Yes, and that they are so proud. It's kind of. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, if
And
this,
it's good to be proud.
If Russia, Europe, and China, for some reason, say we are going to defeat them, I'm telling you, Americans would unite automatically.
Come the largest guerrilla war in human history. Afghanistan bled superpowers dry with a few 100,000 rifles. America would fight with hundreds of millions. But even getting
It's
close enough
crazy.
to test that is almost impossible, because the sky sees everything.
Right.
An invasion
There is multiple reasons. We are just at the start.
needs secrecy. But secrecy died decades ago. Satellites track every ship, every plane, every thermal signature. Drones hover for days. Radar blankets both oceans.
Drones
In
are
1990,
the new weapons, right?
Yeah. Drone is, for example, in Ukraine and Russia, there is a lot of drone fighting. Yeah. It's something that ended up changing a lot in the last couple of years, I would say.
Yeah.
91, U.S. satellites spotted tanks hiding under sand. Today, they can read license plates from orbit. A fleet crossing the Pacific would be a glowing trail of metal, detected
Wait, is that actually is being serious? They can read a license plate from the space.
It is amazing what the satellite can do.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I don't know. This seems maybe they can. What the hell I know at this point. There is-
Technology
Is-
is really
is-
advanced.
It's really advanced. And
Yeah.
the thing is, and I think this is a bit of a conspiracy theory, but some people believe, my friends, sorry if this is not true, but some people believe they have some type of nuclear weapons already in the space.
Oh God, no.
No, yeah. My friends, this is, people believe this, right? I'm not sure if Russia and China also have that, but I think Americans have. Because they fight a lot for we don't are aware of this, of course, but they fight for space. For space in
Yeah,
the
for
space.
space in the space. Yeah, you're
plates
right.
from orbit. A fleet crossing the Pacific would be a glowing trail of metal, detected weeks before launch. And when spotted, it would be met by carriers, submarines, and bombers long before reaching Hawaii. You can't sneak an invasion across a planet covered in sensors. So instead of sneaking, enemies look for a shortcut to break America from within before anyone lands.
Cyber
If anyone ever
They
hopes
can
to invade,
detect submarines.
submarines, you know what is kind of like this. I think the other countries cannot detect American submarines, but I think Americans can detect submarines from other countries.
Okay.
I just think the submarines they have.
I cannot find a way.
But I think the submarines, the Americans have the best submarines. I think this is a known fact.
I believe, yeah.
So they are more difficult to detect. But apart from that, they also have the best radars. They also have the best satellites.
Okay.
So, it's a bit unfair. So they can detect, but I think it's difficult for the others to detect them. I'm not sure if this makes sense, but yeah.
Yes, makes sense.
they'll start digitally. Cyber attacks, kill the grid, crash the stock market, scramble GPS and air traffic systems.
Here, I think, is actually one of the best weapons against America. Is, for example, to try to make GPS not work, energy, some
They-
type of blackout.
They can block.
Yeah, I
They
think
can block them. GPS.
we don't know for sure, of course. But I think if there is a way to defeat America, would be to put them in the dark, basically, in the sense that they don't have energy, they don't have.
Access to internet.
Yeah.
Etc.
I mean,
Okay.
we live in Portugal, so last year we had a huge blackout here, my friends.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
scary. It was a blackout in Spain and also in Portugal. And people start to panic. So, but I think America is so different than our country. It makes no sense what I'm saying.
One EMP blast and cars stall, planes drop, power dies. Suddenly,
But another thing, sorry, maybe the guy will talk about this, but I think I'm trying to think ways to defeat America. In terms of military,
same, yeah.
I think we have to forget about that. I think we need to use different weapons.
Okay,
You know?
so submarine,
No.
it is a no.
Forget everything about that. No. Listen. I have a plan.
Okay.
For example, conspiracy theory moment. Some people believe that China, they're putting the COVID-19 virus
Yes. Right.
in the world. Or I believe it's official. I believe at this point it's official that it was leaked from a lab there. But let's say they can create a virus, then can spread to the world, and they are the ones that have the vaccine or something. I'm saying some type of bioweapon, kinda like a virus, because if people are dying, if people are having health problems, it's kind of the only way.
It is a slow.
This will be a slow process, of course, and it will be a shady process, basically. But it's the only way. Apart from that, I don't see it actually.
21st century America turns 19th. Then comes disinformation, fake news, fake outrage, fake enemies. Turn neighbors into rivals. Distract the country while you move your pieces. That's the new invasion plan. Because dividing 330 million minds is easier than crossing 5,000 miles of ocean.
I agree with this,
and if that fails,
they need to put Americans against Americans. It's the only way. Only Americans can defeat America. Kinda.
the only cards left are doomsday ones.
You fight the
Weapons.
No,
only.
it's the only way, but it's difficult also.
Yeah.
Because I think Americans at the end of the day love America.
Yeah,
I know
course. Yes.
we think they are divided, but if something happens, they will be united.
It's meant to end everything, not win anything. Bioweapons, viruses, anthrax, plague, fire that erases cities in minutes. But conquer what after that? A wasteland? Even using them is suicide. America's second strike arsenal.
You just can turn a country weak with a virus.
And the thing is, even if, let's say, a country, Sweden, can make us a crazy virus, but that's crazy because can also kill your own people. But it is
turns up against you.
Yeah, but this is a weapon for sure. We don't talk about this, but this is a weapon, some type of virus, bacteria, something like this.
Guarantees mutual extinction. If the mainland burns, the attacker burns with it. So instead, enemies posture, threats, missiles, parades. None of it crosses those oceans because they know what waits. The largest, most battle-tested military in history, backed by land that kills invaders faster than soldiers can.
Okay, by the way, we are trying to defeat America, but we have to say this. We love America, our friend.
Of course.
This is just a game that we are playing with the video, trying to see a way. But because at the end of the day, we love America.
And
Russia?
We don't
they can't even hold Ukraine.
We don't believe that is possible.
No,
okay?
it's just for fun. Wait, let's go back.
Faster than soldiers can.
Why no one there
Russia?
anymore?
They can't even hold Ukraine. China? Huge army, but no combat since 1979.
Right.
Meanwhile, America has fought for a century, from Europe to the Pacific, from deserts to jungles. Every war refined logistics, tech, and command. The Navy sails 11 carriers. The rest of the world combined has half that. The Air Force...
That's so stupid, actually. Oh, man, that's great.
Force can strike anywhere on Earth in hours. Every U.S. state has a National Guard unit that knows every bridge, every back road. Even if someone landed troops, reinforcements would fly in from Guam, Japan, Germany, within a day.
I mean, there is also a military base in Portugal.
Borders, allies. Oceans, shields. People, armed. Tech, watching. That's why no one tries. Because the...
No, so honestly, now being serious is impossible. The thing is, of course, everyone will lose. A lot of people will die in America and outside of America, of course. But to defeat America now, I'm talking now, in 100 years, who knows? In 10 years, who knows? But now, it's only that route, some type of biological weapon or something. Apart from that, is impossible.
The only thing that could ever conquer America...
Basically needs to be something that...
they don't have.
Something that does not exist yet.
Exist,
But-
basically.
and something that the entire world is kind of not prepared, if this makes sense.
Yes.
Because normal weapons, no.
Is America itself. Division, hatred, civil war.
I
Lincoln
agree with
warned
this.
it. If destruction be our lot, we must be its author and finisher. If America ever falls, it won't be to tanks or ships. It'll be to arguments, algorithms, and echo chambers.
No, but I kind of
Alright.
agree with this, honestly. I think that only Americans can defeat America at this point.
So, could a foreign power even invade the US? They could try, but it would be the bloodiest gamble in history. Oceans would swallow fleets, airstrikes would torch convoys, civilians would fight in the streets. Maybe a city burns, maybe a port falls, but conquer the whole country?
No,
Never. Because the
Never,
oceans
yeah.
defend it, the land protects it, the people arm it, and the technology
I admire
guards it.
this.
The only
No, I mean,
People will protect
no,
the country.
and the Americans are the most patriotic people
Yeah.
in the world. So.
invasion that could ever work is the one that starts within. If you enjoyed the video even a
All right.
All right. It was a good video.
It was a good video. Crazy one, to be fair.
Yes.
But, my friends, leave us a like if you enjoy this type of videos. Hype the video also because it helped a lot again. We watched a lot of videos similar to this one, but there is always a different perspective. And it's kind of fun to watch this because it makes you think about possibilities.
There is always something.
Yeah. There is always something new in this
Yes,
type of videos.
yes.
I agree, actually. That's it, Sarah. Say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, my friends.